Man has certainly come to play on a couple of occasions, a la straight wins since those 2 losses to begin the tournament. So who knows if their schedule was slightly...
Oh, he popped up to throw it to third and spiked it into the foul ground grass, and the ball goes in the same place. This time, a wave and a miss from Du Dong-hyun, and there, just after one, may not have to, exactly. 5 straight pitches peering in. He starts his motion and has this one chopped out to short. That one got out to Johan Rodriguez in a hurry. A lot of topspin on that ground ball, bounding through the infield. And there is a 1-out single. A nice job by Korea. Rain in Tainan the last few days, so it's playing pretty hard. Runner goes on the pitch that's low. The throw to second, not in time. Really nice job from Na, getting a good jump, getting himself into scoring position. Has a bigger lead off second. Meanwhile, the pitch again to short. Rodriguez this time has it over at first in time for the out. 2 away. 10 years. Every other year.
So you've got to move the rubbers back for these players at this World Championship.
Another chopper, this one to second. Ferran to first, side retired, no runs, a hit. And Korea leaves a man on third. Been a key to their success in the tournament, though. This team hasn't found a lot of success of late. We'll get into that. And third had a 4-1 lead for his team when it started pouring rain in that game. They had, well, we just had a foul ball. We'll get to that in a second. There's a little pop fly here, winds up being caught at second by E.J. Wan, who, to my eyes, has made their position in the... And here's a 2-2. That's a check swing. It's a swing, though. And down goes WBSC U-12 Baseball World Cup. So for the Americans...
As good as he's been offensively, atop the mound has probably been his most dominant.
Now he takes a walk and really earned it, too, after falling behind in that at-bat.
We were talking a little...
Runner goes, the throw down to second. That was a delayed steal, but a successful one for Alejandro Prieto. He delivers, Saez drills it deep to right field, and Cuba has a 2-0 lead.
And Craig, what did we just say 4 or 5 pitches ago? If you miss against Christian Saez, good riddance baseball, and that's exactly what happened. It was a heck of a battle between he and E. He's the last line of defense in a top of the order that's hit better than 500 through 8 games in this tournament. If you make a mistake, he'll make...
Runners on second and third. Korea protecting a 2-run lead. And Takahashi, the first baseman for Japan, was pitched to. He made him low, squirts away from Montalvo. And Uyang
has it. That 120, 121 k/h fastball gets a bit faster.
And there's the late swing on it. 120 to third, and across the diamond from Derli's third on a ground ball, but stranded there to allow, whose next offering will be his 25th. And a little fister out to first. Saez will make the flip. He had options, could have taken it himself, but we'll score it 3-1, and now
over toward the first baseman, but really no hope. Just good pitching by Prieto.
Here's a line shot under the diving second baseman Ferran, but the throw to first, it skips by Saez, and that's going to be a problem. On to second for Pak. He takes a wide turn around second base, but ultimately will stop there. So often we've seen eyes light up from 8-3 put out from center. We're getting 8-3 put outs. Let's try it from right field whenever we get a hard ground ball. It hasn't worked very often, and now a pop fly to left will be the last play of note in the top half of the second. U-12 Baseball World Corner to level things 2-2. The right-handers. Breaking ball is called a strike, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the outing.
So he is changing his delivery mechanics, pitch to pitch. Goes back to the slow line this time.
And a nice diving stab by Jungmin Yu, who throws from third, and a great play on both sides of the diamond. Young Jae with the pick, 5-3. Only 1 out, so hats off to the slow wind and ball 4. So just as we saw in the first inning, a 2-out walk opens the door for Cuba. Third home run ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike. He swings, grounds it to second. Another good get by E.J. Wan, and the underhand flip for the force out at second. Side retired, no runs, no hits. Tournament. 0-2 first. Call that one strike 3. And that is the second strikeout of the day for Alejandro.
I've seen him throw a lot of breaking balls when he doesn't have to. It's almost like he's...
7 have been for extra bases. Swings here, lines it out to right field. A well-struck ball, but right at Pedro Danguillancourt for the second out of the third inning. That was real.
It's become pretty evident that they have...
Right call. And now 3-2. And a rocket to second, knocked down by Ferran to first, too late. Great speed from Na Hyun So, who's Iteo, the center fielder, shows bunt, pulls it back. That pitch called a strike, and the throw to second isn't going to be in time, so Na Hyun So swipes the bag. If nothing else, you get perhaps pitcher will bat with a chance to tie the game or even go ahead with a home run. A lot of ifs. 3-2 pitch. Low, the throw to third on the stolen base attempt. There it is, number 11 for Na Hyun So. That's a gutsy move right there to steal third with 2 outs. But he pulls it off and now pulls in. As Prieto started his windup, time was not granted, but he couldn't get the hand back. Still from the stretch. And he spikes it in the dirt. It gets past Montalvo, the throw home. And a run on the board for Korea without a hit here.
Ahead in the count, and he goes back-to-back fastballs.
And now he gets the called third strike to end the inning with the tying run stranded on third. A run on no hits. Good game. Breaking ball blasted out to left field. Long run. What a catch from Du Dong-hyun. Crossing onto the warning track. That one. He really smashed that ball out there. And now a bender called strike 3. Trying to help himself. The very slow delivery again. A chopper to third. No trouble for Jung-Min Yu. The throw again dug out by Woo-Young Jae.
And off the fence. 5, 6, and 7, and 4 against Mexico. Maybe that right arm of his just starting to falter a bit. Here's a walk. It's the second that he's issued. And for the first time today,
folds against Yu Young Jun, but it might be time to start getting somebody ready.
In the first day of the Super Round. Woo-Young Jae, he's grounded out to first base at a softly hit ball. Here's a bouncer. Could be 2. They'll go to second for 1. Boy, Rodriguez had trouble getting out of the glove. Didn't matter.
Saez.
Anyone but the Korean catcher is running there. It's probably just a 6-4 force out. And this one tapped toward the right side. There'll be a play for Ferran, and what a difference a double play can make. Only the second. E.J. Jun. It looks like E.J. Jun's going to go right after him. With a slow wind and the 0-1. He left it out over the plate, line deep into left field, back toward the wall is due, and he makes another great catch.
Wow.
And here we are, it's 2-1.
And he's...
And another slow windup coming from E. The 3-1, that one hit him. Just backed up on Jason Acosta.
Ernest Machado has come into the game. Then either pitcher or catcher wanted.
1-2, swung out and missed. Runner going, throw down in time, and they got him. Machado thrown out on the strike him out, throw him out. They take on the home team, Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei would just be happy to not see the United the last inning we see. But who knows?
If he's able to retire the side in order, I don't see any reason not to send him back out there for the 6th.
This is a good start. 1 pitch and 1 out. A lazy ground ball to Dulieski for Rod.
And you might as well take a strike or maybe even two.
Nothing in two, fastball at 120. Back up the middle, who wants it? The shortstop spins and throws, and they got him at first. Du Dong-yeon calls for it at the eyeballs. Wants it low in the zone. He got something over the plate, and it's knocked down by Rodriguez. He throws on to first, but they don't get him. And Johan Rodriguez beside himself. Which has been done for both sides this afternoon. This one hit the opposite way. That'll get down for a base hit. Du's on his way to third. The throw in from Machado is cut off. And here come the Koreans. A bit of two-out. Itaeo. Can Cuba tie it up with 2 outs in the 5th? First a fastball at 117. It's a called strike, and they let Na-hyun Seo take second base. That is a huge stolen base. A base hit here could give Korea their first lead of the afternoon in the top of the 5th inning. And they're going to intentionally walk Itaeo for that very reason. Don't mind that call.
Nope, not at all.
E.J. June as opposed to the lefty Itaeo. They've both been very, very good. 1-1 hit towards second base. Ferran underhands to the bag, and the inning's over. Rodriguez, but don't. Can they add to their 2-1 lead in the last of the 5th? And 0-1 and off speed pitch. That one's hit towards short. It'll be a long throw for Bak Yi-chan. Another good infield play.
Cuba 4-1 as pitchers who've been so good do it so differently.
2-2 outer edge called third strike. There you see some color again. The lead in the top half of the 6th inning. 1-1 on the ground toward third. This will be a tough play. Jung has to wait on it. The strong throw across, and they get it in time.
And I understand why. Ooh.
What does he throw on the 3-2? The next to Ooh. On the ground towards second baseman. And that'll be a bit of a silver lining at least for the Cubans. As Alejandro Prieto. Dewey knew there was no danger of Yu Young-jun swinging. 3-1 taken off the plate just outside. And the tying run is aboard for Korea. Wouldn't be surprised calling for. It didn't take long for him to make the change, did it?
Man.
It's Im Byung-hyung who comes off the bench to run for Korea. He's going on the first, the throw down in time, got him! On Bak Yi-chan, the Cubans are a strike. The speed of Im Byung-hyung, the frustration of giving up the walk, the 0-2. Called strike 3, outer edge, and it's bronze for Cuba. A sensational third place game at the